Hey everybody, big welcome back to my little 34-gallon Red Sea Reef aquarium here. Today I'm just going to give you a little update. It's been a while since I've done an update. Things are going pretty well, not perfect, but pretty well in here. Lost a few coral, lost a fish actually, lost a butterfly, the copper band one. That's like my third one. I just can't seem to get one that will eat pellets, and I was giving him ISIS and stuff, but ultimately he ended up starving himself. I'm going to apologize. Obviously, the colors aren't great, but when you're filming a reef under LED, many of you know that you have a choice between really popping colors, but way too blue and oversaturated, or a little more natural. So I just kind of tried to adjust the best I could, but some of the stuff actually looks a lot better in person. So if we want to, we can look over some stuff. Obviously, we got the elegance coral, and I've got some blue zoanthids here, which I just picked up the other day from Rivers to Ocean out in Mississauga. Great guy out there. Over there, you got my little shrimp and goby combo. I don't know if we'll see the shrimp come out or not. Let's see if I can find him here. No, he got spooked, but anyway, they're pretty cool. Sorry for the shaky as I'm trying to maneuver here. All kinds of coral packed into this little aquarium. This is just kind of what I've got for now until I can get situated to build my dream system. And I'm contemplating getting rid of this rock with the two flame rose bubble tip anemones on it, and the angry clownfish right there that hosts it, as he's got a real attitude problem, and he seems to want to dominate like this whole side of the tank, so he's constantly bothering other fish. So he might have to go, I'm not sure yet. These two seem to be good pals, though, the angel and the fox face. And you can see there he is just saying his quick hello, but he fights with the fox face a lot, and I'm trying to like explain to him, but he doesn't seem to understand that, dude, you're an idiot. That fox face could stab you and kill you with his poisonous spikes. But anyhow, moving along. My Goniopora obviously is not open all the way right now, just partially. And behind it I've got a new rock flower anemone, which I picked up a few weeks ago, but then it ended up settling in way in the underneath there. So it's a little bit bleached out right now. I just got it out 2 days ago, so hopefully it'll color back up, because it was a really cool red. What else do we got? If you see all my Utter Chaos pallies in the center there, I bought a frag with I think 5 of them on it originally, and now I've got, geez, there's probably at least 30. My Rastas, they seem to be doing pretty good. Let me try and focus here. In the middle, obviously the colors on the camera are not doing anything justice in here. The candy apples right next to them. More Utter Chaos up top. And just some random zoos. I try not to buy too many of the just randoms anymore, because I want to get into more high-end, so I'm going to be on the lookout for more high-end ones. Not a whole lot of SPS in this tank. I've got just that one there, and one in behind the candy apples that actually fell over. It was glued standing up, but somebody knocked it over. And then I got a little bit of Monty, I think it was Sunset, right in there. But I had, it was actually a stick. The stick had fallen off and got buried or whatever, but that was like seriously the smallest little piece with a couple of green polyps on it. And it ended up coming back. There's my Sally Lightfoot, who is really shy though. Often, like if he or she, whatever, sees me come in the room, she will run and hide. A couple days ago I picked up a sand sifting starfish. They were on sale for $8.99 or whatever, and so I was like, oh cool, I'm gonna grab one of those. You don't see it very often though. So, but it does, it makes its appearance every now and then. My guess is it's going to be, sorry for the color shifter, I've got that set to auto for the exposure levels or whatever. Oh, right there, if you can see them. Try to zoom in. They're super fun to watch. It's kind of cool that in nature things can kind of pair up like that. Sorry, it's kind of blurry, but it's, anyway, you guys get the idea. So right now I am dealing with a bit of nitrates in here. I probably don't do water changes as often as I should. but I'm going to try to work on that. So I'm using a new product, well, new to me. Let me grab it. So it's some of this stuff right here. It's a Red Sea. It was like 30 bucks or something like that with tax. It says it'll lower phosphates and nitrates and stuff. I add 4 mils a day to the tank. I probably should have done, like, follow along and see how it's doing type of thing, but I'll let you know in a future update if it seems to help or not. The problem I have though with this tank is that the skimmer that came with it is basically crap. I can show you. Probably the lights are going to go crazy here though, just because I've got the radian in the lid. If anyone ever wondered, on the Red Sea 34 gallon, you can make it happen. You just take it apart and it slides right in, fits perfectly. But the skimmer is just garbage. Like, if you turn it up the slightest bit, it overflows, and if you turn it down the slightest bit, it does nothing, which is what I've got it doing right now. But it is still running, so it's adding oxygen to the water, which is good. Let me just close this guy. Sorry about the camera there. Oh, now I'm dunking my hand in the water. Little view down, although it's kind of crappy obviously with the way everything is. I do really like this tank, and I think even when I get my upgrade tank eventually, if everything, you never know which way life's going to go, but if everything goes well, I'd like to still keep this, I think, in a home office or something like that, because it is still a great little tank, and not a whole lot of maintenance to it, you know what I mean? Like, even 5 gallons of water a week is pretty sufficient. Unfortunately, I didn't have it drilled for a sump, so if I do, when I move or anything like that, I think I will drill it for a sump and throw a little sump underneath that I can put a better skimmer in and stuff like that. But I realize a lot of people are successful without a skimmer, so it may not be the most important thing out there anyway. But yeah, I'm sorry it's not like too much. Sorry about that, my camera had filled up there. But anyways, there's not a whole lot really to show, because it just kind of is what it is, other than adding some corals. But I kind of picture, I'm a zoo guy. I love zoanthids and pallies, so I picture everything covered with zoos. I have, I guess, I don't know, probably people wouldn't remember, several months ago, the update I did, I've changed the rockscaping and added a rock wall in the back, and there's a whole lot of caves and stuff in there, so the fish can swim through and up, and it's hard to see it on right here, but there is actually a lot of cool little spots for them to go, and there's actually a lot of corals down in the nooks and crannies that have kind of fallen in and stuff like that. So that is going to pretty much wrap it up, guys, because there's not really much else to say on this one. It's such a small tank, but I'm loving it. There's some orange mushrooms there, but the problem is that the one was covered where it was, so you can see it's kind of bleached out. I'm sure it'll come back. This is the other thing with that clownfish, is that he keeps doing this where he goes and he stirs up the sand and makes, like, a snowstorm in the tank, just for no reason other than to be an asshole. But we'll see. I might get him out of there. Tell me what you guys think. If you were me, would you just say screw it and leave him in there because he's, adds character to the tank? Or would you, if you had a prick fish like that, would you just get rid of him and throw in a couple ocellaris and one little anemone? Let me know in the comments below, and I will see you guys next time. I'll try not to wait so long before doing an update again, but see you guys.